Tonight's contest where we're starting off the new year with our Cyclone Spotlight. We're joined by senior number 9, Jeriah Griffin, and junior number 8, Rhett, Slagle. Guys, appreciate y'all taking time out to join us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you having us.
Here we are, week 1, Science Hill week. Summer flew by with all the workouts you went into. Everything's built up to this game. Rhett, give me your perspectives, your second year playing against Science Hill. You missed your first year, you got injured, but the second year playing, what did you use coming into this year that you learned from last year?
I just learned that you got to just take everything on the run, take it how it is, and you can't let anything bring you down. And mistakes are going to happen. You just got to overcome them and play. Do as your coach. Just do what coach tells you to do.
Jeriah, this is your last opportunity against Science Hill. You've had 3 good games against them, going into home series, hoping to win your 3rd game in 4 times against Science Hill. What do you hope that you learned are you going to bring forth into your senior year?
I hope I can get one last shot at beating these guys at home, because I know last time it didn't go so well when we were here at home with them. I know I want to make a difference in this game, because last game I didn't make a big difference at home. So I just want to bring that into this season, bring a good mentality to my teammates and all the people around me, and lead these guys get a win.
You know, going into tonight's it's a big contest. It's on TV. It's one of the Friday night rivals. You know, you've heard Coach Whitten say a couple of times, this game has no playoff implications, but it is a gauge to see where we're at and where we need to be. What do you all look at going into this game against a team that's 3 times bigger than we are, school 3 times bigger than we are? What is your expectations of what do you want to do going into the game?
I think that any game, no matter when or where on the schedule or who we're playing, it's always a competition, and it means a lot, just like any game. And it's just as big to beat them as a conference game. It matters to me as much as it does any game.
I'll same question.
I mean, I know they're a bigger school and all, but I know we got the guys that can compete with them and go 4 quarters with them, and I think that's what we're going to have to do is go 4 quarters and find a way to beat them in the 4th quarter.
Jeriah, let me ask you a question. You know, for 3 years now, you've sort of been first year you're playing, you're kind of a bit player, and your workload's increased each year. Until last year, you were one of the go-to guys. Now that you're a senior, how do you take all of the experience that you have and try to impart it not only for you to improve, but also to the younger guys?
Like in practice, I try to help all the young guys get their coverages right and get all their schemes right for the game, because like I know as a young guy, it's hard and it's nerve-wracking to go out there in that atmosphere and not let the moment get too big for you. So you just got to hone in and lock in on the game and not let the moment get too big. Same thing.
Rhett, same thing for you. You're not a senior yet, but the quarterback got to put the team on his shoulder. So how do you impart that by learning what you're supposed to do, being able to execute what Coach Whitten wants you to, but also you got a bunch of guys looking up to you and they're looking for you when you come into that huddle. They're not looking at Jeriah, they're not looking at one of those big linemen or one of the running backs, they're looking at you. How do you lead this team?
I think it helps me a lot being able to tell some people what to do in the right way and just helping out people. I think it takes a little bit of the thought away from me, and it just lets me play. And I think it just helps me just go out there and just play to the best of my ability.
By the time this thing plays on the radio Friday night, we'll be at halftime, and there'll be half the game is over with. Going into this, though, how do you all deal as an offense with people like Baylor Necessary and some of the experience that they've got on Science Hill? How are you going to account for probably one of the better linebackers in the state of Tennessee and certainly in Northeast Tennessee?
I think you just got to play him as every other regular linebacker. I mean, you can't overhype him. I mean, you can't by no means look past him. You just gotta play. You can't overthink anything, and you just gotta do what you're told.
Drop.
I mean,
You do a slant, you're gonna cross his face once or twice. So how are you gonna deal with it?
I mean, we're gonna have to go at him some point. You know, we're gonna have to use ways to get around them and get them out of there. And bring up the pass game in front of them and or behind them. So he's got to find ways to work around them.
What other key do you see for this team? What's it going to take for you all to open the 2024 season with a victory over Science Hill? Rhett?
I think the big thing is everybody just got to do what they're coached to do, and we all got to work together, and we just got to go play by play. We can't speed it up. We can't take a play off. We got our big guys playing both ways this year. We got to have subs, and we got to just have guys that want to get in there and play and do well.
Rob, what's it going to take for a Cyclone victory tonight?
We gotta have everybody. We gotta have everybody trusting in the coaches, trusting in the game plan, and just knowing what they're supposed to do, and being in the right place at the right time. Don't need heroes. Just need people to make plays and get people on the ground and make tackles, and play defense.
Let me follow up to that question. This is for both of you. Both of you the same question. Jeriah, you know you are the one that everybody's going to take away. They're going to take away. All right, their game plan is I got to take 9 away. So you're going into the game. The more they try to take you away, the more that leaves somebody else open, whether it be Justin or it be Rice or whoever. You get frustrated, I understand, because you're a competitive edge. But down the road, when the other kids start exploding, then they got to start worrying about everybody else. Then they start single-handedly covering you. How do you go into a game like this knowing that you're going to be double covered? And Rhett, how do you go into the game knowing that he's going to be double covered as quarterback? Jeriah, I'll start with you.
You gotta know. You gotta be patient, and honestly, you gotta let the game come to you, and just be patient the whole time, and just know there's gonna be a play that needs to be made here, there, or another. And I know that if there's a play that needs to be made, I'm gonna be able to make it, and that's all I'm gonna try to do. And that's the mentality I have going into this game.
I just think you got to get the ball to whoever's open and just let them do the work and make a play. And just everything you got to do is be for the greater good of the team. I mean, you can't do anything. Like, I can't throw it to him in double coverage and expect him to make a play. Like, he's got to do the right thing every time and just try to get open as well as he can. And then double coverage on him, that means one other person's not guarding somebody else. So it's a big time play for somebody else too.
It's a good learning experience, guys. We appreciate you taking time, coming here and talk to us. Looking forward to a great season. Jeriah, look forward to seeing you making plays, especially in the punt return.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna hit and call one.
Yes, sir.
But before the end of the year, we want to see a house call.
Yes, sir.
Guys, we appreciate it. Best of luck to the series. Let's hope we go in deep into December.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We'll go back to the studio for a word, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of tonight's contest at Science Hill to visit your Elizabethton Cyclones. We'll be back after these words.